from a normal Chrome chaos to a Nightmare chaos. Yeah, this is now the Fortnite or Fortnightmare update now. Now there's been quite a few of changes. For one, you see that there's a little bit of changes over there. Yeah, basically, the ship that driftwood ship changed from this being here all the way being over here in the watery area type of thing, as you guys can see. But that's not the only thing that changed. A few of the vaults that were floating around about in the islands, like those ones up here, also shifted around locations. The ones that I also noticed that changed is the one that was like in this area here, changed to all the way up here. But that's not the only thing. But the flare blimp that was here also changed to all the way to location to tilted towers. Downside though is chickens or anything like that also are not a thing really anymore. They're all dead, pretty much. They're all got changed into zombie chickens that are pretty much everywhere. They're also fast and also do quite a bit of damage if you're not careful. This one and this Lucky Luke location also got chromified, and also that reality tree also got is dead. And as you can see, snow is also floating in as well. So that's gonna be a little bit of a tough one. As you guys also can see, the reality tree also changed a bit. There's also some sort of a beam going towards it. Now this reality tree is also a bit of fun because it also changes a little bit. How about I just go there and show you what I mean. And there's also one of the fellow chicken zombies, gracefully, and see how much damage it does. 4 per peck, which is, it's not really too bad, but after like a horde of zombie chickens going around, it's also a bit bad. But yeah, there's already the next one. So yeah, you can see they're pretty much everywhere. So in a big fiasco thing, it can be fairly bad. But yeah, reality tree is also fucked, and as you guys can see, screen changed. And this only happens around that reality tree while this event is going. Now another thing that you guys can see, is that there's some sort of a DJ going around. Yeah, that one has some sort of a shield around that you can't defeat whatever. Also zombies or ghost spirits going around, dancing around. Don't worry, those are completely safe and don't attack. Now, as you guys can see also from the navigation, there's also some sort of altars. Those are ritual altars, where you need to perform a certain emote. If you go here, you see alternation altar, and with an ritual emote. If you try any other emote, it doesn't work. You need to do it. And if you do it, this is what happens. Yeah, you get some nice outfit, a helmet and all that. Also some few attacks like an air slash and also normal slashing. Now there is one other thing which is usually in a cooldown, which is the wolf scent. Now I'm not too sure what specifically that means, but once it activates, this happens. I don't know really what it does, but we'll try and figure it out. As you also can see, it's also decently strong, but against an actual weapon or shotgun, it can be potentially fairly weak. So it can be fairly fast down. So I wouldn't really recommend, honestly, in my opinion. But that's all up to the person. And some of the mushrooms also have been chromified as well. They still have the same effect though, as you guys can see. And also other things has been a bit different to say the least. In one hand, the tornado that was here right beside the volcano thing has moved all the way down here. And another thing that also changed is this entire thing here, this area, and the reality area. This and this Wild West area also changed quite a bit as well. But I would say we're just gonna go over here real quick and see for you guys how it actually changed. Now, as you guys can see, it got quite a bit destroyed, chromified, and snow also leaks in. The reason why there wasn't snow beforehand was because of the reality tree. For some reason, it gave a little bit of some sort of a warmth. But yeah, this entire thing is now also completely overrun with chrome and snow as well, again. So yeah, not so much of a Wild West. Another, some other few things that happened as a additional change. The reality screen effect that we saw where it goes darker, that happened quite a few areas apparently. The specific locations though aren't really too sure for me. But I know all I know is it's not really that many. So there are a few areas that are still safe-ish in a way. But yeah, as you guys can see also, this entire thing also is a bit more on the reddish side. But it seems like it's fairly safe. Yeah. Those candy boxes are also nice, gives a little bit of health and all that as well. Or even a sugar rush or what the hell ever. I haven't really tested those myself, but launch pads also, like launch pads looking things, also now around as well. Specific use for them? I have no idea honestly. Another one that I know of is roundabout here in this area roundabout. But generally I have no idea what the hell those are for. But at least I have chests and all that as well around, so that's at least a plus. Some other few areas. Well, as you guys also can see, the entire map is filled with permanent fog as well, pretty much. So that's a kind of ouch side. The other thing that I noticed is that pretty much all of those altars are always on chrome. So maybe it's like the last Ariana Grande event where she searched through our memory thing and for the alien invasion. Maybe it's that. But as you can see, this area also starting to get swallowed with chrome as well, and also starts levitating as well. Now, some of you might be also wondering, where the hell is the light tower there? That usually plays here with a few of the people or of the NPCs, some music, and right above here would be the light tower. Where is that? Well, it got moved all the way to Cloudy Condos, right around here, to this location. You guys probably remember the first Fortnightmare events with the jump scare zombies and so on and so on. Those also have returned, but only in certain locations. And honestly, I don't even never really like them whatsoever. But, like I said, at least they're not too far or too many around. The most that there are around are chickens. So far, it's only 2 locations that I know of, which is all the way at Grim Grabbles and this, I have no idea what this is. It just shows up as completely unsearched, even though I searched it up before. But this entire area also changed. Got also way less trees around than usual before. But the same screen effect occurs even to those 2 areas. Now around here it doesn't seem like it, but as soon as you get closer to it, like around about here-ish. There. The entire darkness commits. It's not as strong as the night party thing at the Halloween or the reality tree, but there's a little bit of an additional thing. Totally didn't just go jump scared, but yeah, those happens pretty much everywhere. That totally didn't got me a jump scare, and I'm sweating. Lovely! I don't like this. I'm not gonna go there ever. If someone wants me to get there, I'm like, no, get away. I'm not gonna go there. Heart rate, calm down. Anyways, the entirety of it is that a few locations, a few POIs changed, and a lot of things isn't really as it seems anymore. The good thing apparently though is I've been roaming around here for a good while. Apparently those jump scare zombies and all that only makes an appearance in that grim house thing, which I don't want to enter, and that's way offset building. So that's at least a plus sign. If the screen gets darker, get ready for jump scare zombies. If it isn't, then good for you, you're safe. Some NPCs also apparently also have traveled here and stick around here. But there are only those few that were around the light tower as well. They changed a little bit. Can't really interact with them, they just spot around here with a few chests around here and there. But other than that, it's pretty much nothing. It seems like also that one NPC also searched somewhere, like looking somewhere in the distance, but we'll see. Other than that, so far, the pumpkin launcher also has done a grand return as well. They are around as well. And other than that, there is no other weapons or anything like that that I've noticed that returned. For some of the people that also questioned, where are the reality saplings? Last few days they got removed because of a bug that dupes it. Like, you endlessly could place them, destroy them, get the loot, and rinse and repeat that. Personally I'm sad that they're gone because they were beautiful and I enjoyed it. But it's also understandable that they removed it because people always exploit things, which I don't really like at all. And that's also the reason why most of the things are gone. Like some of the beautiful things, like the saplings, that was also beautiful. People exploit the thing instead of accidentally stumble upon it and then just leave it be and not exploiting it. Just keep it fair. That would be so nice and better. I also right now see even some things in the water are down there. What are those? Maybe crow? Who knows? Some other things that I noticed as well is that the 0 point in the cutscene from the cutscene is still there, visible. Like the huge glowing that you see some in that water, that is even the 0 point, and in a good distance you even can identify it. But one of the other things that I also noticed is that there's now the Fortnightmare quest relay type of thing. Some of the little bonus rewards where you can get, it's just the little things, like a little glider, a ribcage for a backbling, and an axe, but other than that, nothing else. So personally, if you're not really a fan of those, I wouldn't really bother unless you want to go and do it for the XPs. Other than that, nothing else really changed, but aside from few items in the shop. But yeah, thanks for checking in. Hope you enjoy all the new updates and hope you have a nice Halloween. I'm gonna have a blast with this entire update, so it's gonna be fun. Other than that, see ya! Woo!